the import panel and import from spreadsheet. Now you'll notice there's other proprietary tools that you can import from, like Unity Pro, PLC input output. You can input from a project MDB file, spreadsheet to table, and also RS Logix 500. Just use the from spreadsheet option. There's the WD Demo XLS, like so, in my demo folder. Now be aware that I've put this WD Demo XLS file in the demo project folder for you, so when you download from the lynda.com exercise files, it's all there and it's all in its native format, so it will still be LT225 ready for you to use if you need to. So I'll click on open now, and it will prompt me now, do I want to update drawings per spreadsheet data file? And yes, I do. I'm going to do the active drawing in this case, otherwise it will take a long time to go through everything. But saying that, we haven't got that many drawings. So what we'll do is we will actually do it by project, even though we're only updating that little power light on Drawing Demo 02. I can force the spreadsheet new values to uppercase. I can also flip any tag or wire numbers to fixed if I want to. Click on OK. It now prompts me to select the drawings to process. So this is where I can kind of be a bit more selective. So if I expand the field there, I can say I only want to do Drawing Demo 02 at this particular point, and I process that drawing. When I click on OK now, it'll only process that drawing from the spreadsheet. So it won't take long to do. It's only looking for the data for this particular drawing. So as it goes through, it's checking all the data. You can see the little arrow symbol going round and round and round. It takes a little bit of time. It's looking at all that database information in an Excel spreadsheet and working out what needs to be changed. So it's a bit of a needle in a haystack right now because it's just that component tag, that LT225, that we've changed to the 999. Now the major benefits of doing this export out to spreadsheet and import in from spreadsheet is if you've got somebody who doesn't know AutoCAD Electrical, basically what will happen is they can go into the spreadsheet and update whatever they want to update. Now you'll notice it's finished doing the update. If I zoom in now on that light, can you see now it's now LT999. So that was reasonably quick for the one drawing. Obviously if you've got a big project, it'll take a bit of time to import that data from the spreadsheet. So my suggestion is when you do kick it off, get the coffee machine on, get a coffee, maybe grab a bite to eat. It could take up to about half an hour on a really big, complicated AutoCAD Electrical project. But that's how you import data from a spreadsheet into your AutoCAD Electrical drawings. One of the lovely features of AutoCAD Electrical is the ability to copy an AutoCAD Electrical project in its entirety. That includes all the drawings, the database, all the settings, everything. Now in order to do that, you need to make sure that you've closed all the drawings down in that particular project. If you haven't closed the drawings down, you'll go to copy the project and it'll say, oh, can't copy it because. Now the reason it can't copy with drawings open is it means there are database entries open as well. So as you can see, I've got demo02.dwg open right now in the WD demo project. Now, in order to copy a project, you need to have a drawing open. Now, it cannot be a project drawing, but what it can be is just a regular blank drawing. So I'm going to go up here and click on New on the Quick Access toolbar. That'll open up a new blank drawing. So I'll just go AutoCADelectrical.dwt. Doesn't matter which template you use, and I'll open that up. So there's my new blank drawing. It's not linked to the project in any way. I can then go back to Demo 02, make sure I've saved any changes, and then close it like so. So that's now closed. I'm going to minimize the schematic subfolder and then minimize the project like that. Now the project right now is active. So if I want to copy my WD demo project, I need to physically close that project down. So if I right click on it, I can close that project down, but it's on the shortcut menu right up at the top, off the top of the screen. So when that shortcut menu comes up, close is at the top of the menu. Just flip up there, click on close, and you'll see that now WD demo, the project, has been closed down. So all I've got now is the extra library demo, the NFPA demo, and the point-to-point demo. Now if I want to copy a project now, what I need to do is go up here to the project tools, and you'll notice I can get into all of my AutoCAD Electrical stuff because I've got that blank drawing open. So it's project tab on the ribbon, project tools, and copy. like so. Now it will ask you to enter the existing project name, or I can browse for it. So if I click on browse, there's all my projects there. There's my demo project. I go in there and I select the WDP file. So there's the project I want to copy. Now obviously you need to locate your demo folder and your demo WDP file. Click on open once you've found it, and it puts all that information in. Now it notes if the active drawing is one of those to be copied to a new project, cancel now, open a different or a new drawing, and then restart the command. You've got to have all the drawings closed. I always close down the project I'm going to copy as well, just as a complete fail-safe. So I click on OK. It now prompts me, where do I want to save this? So there's my demo folder. I don't want to save it there. I'm going to go up, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to call this Demo 2. So you can do this as well if you want to. So I'll just rename that now, and I'll call it Demo 2, like that, and press Enter. And then I go into the folder itself. So there's Demo 2, new folder, and I'll call it WD Demo 2. And again, not very, very imaginative, I have to say, but at least it's different to the actual WD demo project that we've been using. So if I click on Save now, it now prompts me which drawings from the WD demo project do I want to use. Well, I'm going to do all, like so, and I'm going to click on OK. Now, as you can see, it's taken it to that new path. So there's the project folder, and there's the Demo 2 project folder, the subfolder underneath PROJ. Now, I can go in and edit information such as my title block setup and also my project line labels there. So these can be copied across, which is really rather useful. So all my title block setup and project line labels come across as well. So when I click on OK, that goes through. There's all the drawings. I can actually edit those file names right now if I want to. I'm not going to, but I can. If I click on Edit, you can see there Demo 01. I can change the file name if I want to. I click on OK. Takes a few seconds to load up. Updates everything. Obviously, it's going through the database and the drawing files and just working its way through, setting everything up. Now, the lovely thing about this is it's put in everything in that folder for me, all the drawings, all the files that I need, and it has now worked its way through and regenerated all of the drawings. So there's my WD Demo 2, and it's brought through schematic and panel, and there's all my drawings. Could have renamed them if I'd wanted to. But that's how quick and easy it is to actually copy an existing AutoCAD electrical project. In the previous video, we closed down our trusty WD demo project and also closed all the drawings down in order to create a copy of the WD demo project. What I'd like you to do is go back to your demo folder that you've downloaded with your lynda.com exercise files for this particular section and open up the WD demo project again using the wddemo.wdp file. Then open up drawing demo02.dwg so that you've got it on the screen like I have at the moment. Now what we're going to look at in the drawing update tools this time is swapping or updating a block in our AutoCAD electrical drawings. So I'm going to zoom in on the left-hand upper three-phase wiring there and then pan across, and you can see I'm looking at those fuses there, FU207. So there's our three-phase fuses there. Now I'm going to go over to the Edit Components panel on the Schematic tab on the ribbon, and it's this little icon here, Swap Update Block. So if I click on that, I can use Option A, Option B, or use what they call Attribute Mapping. So you'll notice there, Option A, I can swap a block one at a time to a different block name. So if I did one at a time, I then get the option to pick a new block just like it, browse to the new block from the file selection dialog box, retain the old attribute locations, and so on. So all of these tools allow me to swap a block or update a block or do a library swap as well. As you can see in option B, I can swap new versions for all blocks by going to a new block library that I may have created away from the AutoCAD electrical project. I can also do my attribute mapping there as well. So I can use an attribute mapping file, or I can use the same attribute names if I want to, which is normally the default setting. So I could, if I wanted to, select all of this here and swap a block one at a time. Now you'll notice it's still greyed out. I can't do anything at the moment because I can't click on OK because I haven't actually clicked on a block to swap. So if I cancel that and select the block like so, and then go to swap like that, you'll notice now if I do one at a time, I can pick a new block from the icon menu, and then I get OK like that. So you've got to make sure that all the appropriate settings are set up in the dialog box before you get the OK ready to go in the dialog box itself. But again, I'm not going to make any changes here, but you can see how these tools can make things very, very easy for you in your AutoCAD electrical drawings. When you're working in your AutoCAD electrical drawings, you can mark them as completed or mark them as checked using the tools available in the Project tab on the ribbon. So we're staying in the WD demo project, and I've got my trusty demo o2.dwg file open. So if you've got the same drawing open, we can follow this through by going to the Project tab on the ribbon and going to the Project Tools and selecting Mark, Verify Drawings. So if I click there, this will actually open up the Mark and Verify dialog box. Now, I'm going to mark or verify the active drawing. Don't do the project, because there's a lot to mark and verify otherwise. And we're going to mark the AutoCAD electrical components. So I can include non-AutoCAD electrical blocks. I can include lines and wires. Now, I'm going to mark all of my electrical components this time. So it's telling me that there's no previous mark data found. So I click on OK. And now what I do is I put my initials in, which are SCB, and then I'm going to put a comment in there saying all components marked, like that. So what it's telling me is they're all marked and they're all kind of checked and ready to go. So I click on OK, job done. So that goes through, and can you see it's going through them all in the drawing, marking them all off on the command line there. Now, what happens if we make a change to a component and then we want to verify that? Well, what we're going to look at in the next video is how those marked drawings can then be updated with changes and then verified to confirm those changes have been made. In the previous video, in drawing demo o2.dwg, we used the Mark Verify Drawings tool to mark the drawing at a particular point in time. And I put my initials in and I put a comment in there as if to say, okay, I've checked this drawing and I've marked everything as is at that particular point in time. So what we're going to do now is we're going to verify the drawings and also verify the changes that are going to be made. One of the benefits of the Mark Verify Drawings tool is it acts as a dialogue creation tool between users to check what has been changed on an AutoCAD electrical drawing. It's a great checking mechanism. Use it. It's really, really quick and easy to use. So we're still in the demo O2 drawing, even though it's been marked now. And I'm going to zoom in on this top part of the three-phase wiring, and there's some fuses there just at the end. You can see the FU207. I'm going to select that, right-click, edit component on the marking menu, and just change the component tag number to 999. So it's FU999, like that. And I'll click on OK. That'll all update in the drawing. Make sure you do all of the updates like so. And also here, batch process and update now. Yes, OK to that. And save the drawing. Go through all the changes. The reason being is once it's done all of that, everything is updated in the database behind the drawings and the project. So that's all done now. Didn't take long, only a couple of seconds there. Right, that's all done. Then save the drawing as well. Make sure you save those changes. Now if I go back to the Project tab and in the Project Tools panel, select Mark Verify Drawings, I can now verify and check for changes since marked. Now you'll notice I've selected Active Drawing, but it's gone straight to Verify because it knows that it's been marked already. There you go. There's where I marked it. There's my initials, all components marked. If I run a Verify now and click on OK, what will happen is it will show me the changes that have been made. And there we go. There's my three fuses. They were originally 207. They're now 999. Now the reason there's three of them, we're on a three-phase wiring circuit. Now I can surf to that. I can save it out as a file, as a text file. I can print it, or I can change the display, the report format. And you'll notice there I can add a time, a date, very much like the reporting we do regularly in AutoCAD Electrical. There's all the information. I can put that on the drawing. I can save it to a file like an XLS spreadsheet, or I can print it. I'm going to close, and as you can see, notice it's put these little red diamonds around where the changes have been made. just to highlight where those things have been verified and what changes have been made. So if I zoom out now, you'll notice they disappear. And they're just a little highlighting tool, and it's a great tool. When you run that verify, it points out what bits have been changed in the drawing, or better still, in your AutoCAD Electrical project. I really do hope that you've enjoyed this AutoCAD Electrical 2017 Essential Training course from lynda.com. AutoCAD Electrical is quite a quirky piece of AutoCAD software, and it has a certain methodology as to how it works, and you need to follow that process and workflow all the time to maintain the integrity of your AutoCAD electrical drawings. So I'm hoping that all of this course will take you through and help you learn how to use that quirky AutoCAD electrical software. And more importantly, it should empower you within the office to make you the AutoCAD electrical guru in the office as well. You will be that go-to person for AutoCAD electrical once you've done the course. And the next steps are that you start thinking about the other process workflow kind of courses that lynda.com offers. Lynda.com now offers learning paths, and there will be more AutoCAD electrical learning path courses as we work through them. So please keep an eye on the lynda.com website, and your next steps now are to go away and use AutoCAD Electrical. Go and use AutoCAD Electrical to set up your electrical projects, set up your electrical templates, set up your electrical drawings. And better still, maybe even consider creating your own symbol libraries that you can bring in and utilize for individual specific components that you may need in your AutoCAD electrical drawings. So once again, I do hope you enjoyed it, and please keep an eye on lynda.com for further AutoCAD electrical courses.